Assalamu alaikum, my students. How are you all? My dears, today we are going to start Social Science Civics on Equality, Class 7, Part 3. Students, now we are going to learn equality in Indian democracy. Okay, students, now let's start. Students, now we have a new topic, equality in Indian democracy. Students, the Indian Constitution made by Dr. Bhimrao Sahib Ambedkar on 26th November 1949 recognizes every person as equal. This means that every individual in the country, including male and female persons from the all castes, religions, tribes, educational and economic background are recognized equal. Students, in our constitution writes all religions are equal, all castes are equal, all peoples are equal. We all respect all different type of castes, all religions. We must give respect. Okay, this is not to say that inequality ceases. Inequality ceases. To exit means असमानता मौजूद है. I repeat my students, inequality ceases to exist means असमानता मौजूद है. It doesn't. But at least in democratic India, the principle of the equality of all persons is recognized. While earlier, no law existed to protect the people from discrimination. My students, here was discrimination means bhedbhav and ill treatment. Now, there are several that work to see that people are treated with dignity and as equal. Students, here dignity means serious behavior that makes other people respect you. Means शांत और गंभीर आचरण. This recognition of equality includes some of the following provisions in the Constitution. First, that every person is equal before the law. What is means, my students? That every person from the start, president of the country to Kanta, a domestic work has to obey the same law. Second, my students, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. Third, every person has access to all public places, including playgrounds, hotels, shops, markets. All person can be used publicly available wells, road, and bathing ghats. Fourth, untouchability has been abolished. The two ways in which the government has tried to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the Constitution is first through laws, and second through government programs or scheme to help disadvantaged communities. There are several laws in India that protect every person's right to be treated equally. In addition to laws, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of communities and individuals who have been treated unequally for several centuries. These schemes are to ensure greater opportunity for people who have not had this in the past. Students, here words discriminated means bad bow. All are equal. Religion, caste, place of birth, whether male or female. First, we have learned, students, about Constitution. Our Constitution made by Dr. Bhimrao Sir Ambedkar. My dear students, this recognition of equality includes some of the provisional in the Constitution. First, every person is equal before the law. Means is the every person from start president of the country to Kanta, a domestic worker, has to obey the same laws. Second, my students, no person can be discriminated against on the basis of their religion, race, caste, place of birth, or whether they are male or female. And third, every person has access to all public places, including playground, hotels, shops, and market. All persons can be used publicly available like wells, road, and bathing ghats. My students, what step government take? Government includes the midday meal scheme. Midday means noon time. This refers to the program introduced in all government elementary school to provide children with cooked lunch. Who started this, beta? Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to introduce this scheme. In 2001, the Supreme Court asked the state government to begin the program in their school within 6 months. Yes. To provide children with cooked lunch. Tamil Nadu was the first state in India to begin a scheme. This program has had many positive effects. What's the advantage, beta? This includes the fact that more poor children have begun means start enrolling and regularly attending school. Teachers reported that the earlier children would often go home for lunch. Teachers reported, what reported? Earlier children would often go home for lunch and then not return to school. But now with the midday meal providing noontime meal being provided in school, their attendance has improved. Their mother who earlier had to interrupt their walk to feed their children at home during the day. Now no longer need to do so. This program has also helped reduce caste prejudice. Prejudice means pakspat. Reduce caste prejudice because both lower and upper caste children in the school eat the meal have been employed to cook the meal. I repeat, my students, this program has also helped reduce caste prejudices means pakspat. Has also helped reduce caste prejudice because both lower and upper caste children in the school eat this meal have been employed to cook the meal. The midday meal program also helped reduce the hunger of poor students who often come to school and cannot concentrate because their stomachs are empty. My students, in really, Tamil Nadu was the start to give cooked lunch, and after observation we can understand also. So this is a good schemes. Poor students also come to school and poor students was very happy. While government programs play an important role in increasing equality of opportunity, there is much that still needs to be done. While the midday meal programs had helped increase the enrollment and attendance of poor children in school, there continues to be big difference in our country between school that the rich attend and those that the poor attend. Even today there are several schools in the country in which Dalit children like Om Prakash Valmiki are discriminated against, the treated unequality. These children are forced into unequal situation in which their dignity is not respected. This is because people refuse to think of them as equal even though the law requires it. Yes, my students, Om Prakash Valmiki, who was Dalit child, was discriminated again and treated unequality. We have learned about the story of Om Prakash Valmiki. Now, one of the main reasons for this is the attitudes change very slowly, even though persons are aware that discrimination is against the law. They continue to treat people unequally on the basis of their caste, religion, disability, economic status. And because they are women, it is only when people begin to believe that no one is inferior and that every person deserves to be treated with dignity that present attitudes can change. Establishing equality in a democratic society is a continuous struggle, and one in which individuals as well as various communities in India contribute to and you will read more about this in this book. Okay, students, so this is change day by day, and now a lot of changes